Okay, here's the 2004 Honda CRF250R. Basically, we had the nut come off on the flywheel here. It spun around the shaft. Flywheel looks to be in good shape, so does the crank. Don't know if that happened to be a coincidence or what, but at the same time, a little piece of this guide here broke off. So I stripped the whole thing apart. Needed to be cleaned out anyways. We need a bearing replaced on the opposite side of this balance shaft. Probably do both sides of it. It's a little rough. So the case is just completely empty, all cleaned up here. Just test fitting the clearance between the weld there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bead of weld right here that I put in to replace that cracked guide. Just had it MIG welded with aluminum wire. I don't know if I think it's a magnesium case, but it seemed to work out okay. I cleaned it really well. I heated it and let it sweat out and cleaned it again. Nice and smooth in here. Hand filed that. I wanted to leave a little bit of a bead on this side so that we don't get it to break again. And the balancer shaft does clear it. I'm just wondering when it gets hot. It's pretty close, but there is still a pretty good gap there, so I think it's going to be alright. Really hard to capture this probably with the camera to see that gap there, but there is just a little bit of a gap. Alright, she's pretty gutted. And there's a few marks in the inside of the case here. I don't know if that means that the crank's starting to go bad. Like a couple of gouges in here, like the weights of the crank might have hit at one point, or a little piece of dirt or something got caught in it. It's kind of strange, but you know, I've got the main case there, full of odds and ends here, the clutch and side gear and starter and side case all there, cylinder head. It's pretty much tore down. Empty frame essentially, not much there. Definitely a two-man job next time I do this, because when I took the bolt out to take the motor out, the whole swing arm swung back, and I didn't realize that was going to happen. So it was kind of falling all over the place. Just a few more odds and ends, valve cover, etc. For the plastics, intake, and all little bits all over the place in this little garage. So, alright, well hopefully that clears okay. Now this bearing in here sure feels loose, especially with the shaft out. Come on out of there, shaft, you know you want to. Wow, it's really in there. Okay, well, I'll have to. Anyway, it's really loose in there for some reason.